Hello, everyone. Welcome to the last race of the night for the Metroid Prime tournament. This one is between BajaBlood and Schwartz Ghandi. We've got myself, Jeff, and Arrow on comms. Arrow coming in a little bit, just finishing up another race. We've got so many great races going on today that really pushing our volunteers to the limit. So I really appreciate everyone for coming in. We also have Op and Bruh on Tracker, so big round for them as well for helping out. All volunteers are appreciated, especially with these busy days. There's 19 or so matches a week. We're just waiting on the runners to start the race. They're both ready, so they're just waiting on that stream delay to catch up, but we'll be there shortly. This will be weekly, even weekly settings, so random start, random elevators, 1 to 3 starting items. We do both start. We start with charge, just for quality of life. Checking RAs. We've got no RAs, so no infinite speed, no spring ball. With that, we will be shortly on our way. So let's get some hype in the chat. This will surely be a good one. Both of these racers are very experienced. And we've got it going. All right, just going to take a second to help with the stream syncing. And we are off. Talon Overworld start. Ice Beam Missile Launchers. Oh my, this is, wow. What a great start. Bravo, Seed. Bravo. RTB giving us something to work with. So, logically can only go backwards here. Don't have wave or thermal, so have to do backwards frigate right off the start. That this is pretty much definitely going to be space jump. Yeah. And we'll slowly be making our way to cargo freight lift, which is definitely going to be our wave beam. Wait, no. Sorry, you can leave out the front without wave. But yeah, just a very interesting start. One of the more interesting starts we've seen this week. Yeah, cargo does have to be morphed because you have to. There is the debris in the way in ventilation shaft section B or whatever it's called. Yep. So both of our runners pretty tied up. Some fun graveless underwater movement. And picking up the morph ball. Oh, Schwartz taking some time to promote that's the everyone who's finished the Toaster 6 collection, I believe. A collection of kind of unique seeds, all mainly beginner settings, but shows some of the weird things that Randomizer can produce. Yeah, I have one more seed to do. It's been about 3 months since I played the 5th one, so I need to hurry up and get my name on there. But yep, Baja taking an unfortunate fall, giving Schwartz the lead. Oh, it's neck and neck Ooh, it's a close race, ladies and gentlemen. Very very weird not having music here. This is riveting stuff. High octane gameplay going on right now. All right. We are moving. And we got some music too. Excellent. Have to be careful because these turrets do a lot of damage. We do not have a lot of health. Schwartz taking a few hits, but it is okay. Baja taking the safe approach. Taking care of the turrets first, not risking the death. If you take that death, yeah, it's a painful walk back. Ooh, I want to go with the missile stand here. This is, wow, very dangerous. Oh yeah, warp to start. That'll be a good one. Starting in Biotech Research Area 1, I believe. Schwartz doing the frigate crash site climb, grabbing a free missile expansion. Now, if you're already up there, it might be smart to check the elevator while you're there, so you don't have to replete that climb again, since logically it won't be required, I believe. But yeah, I definitely would have checked that when I was up there. No update. Started tonight. Yep. Catching up. And we're in landing site. We've got 3 close by checks. For the area. Okay. Might suggest that we have a Magmore elevator coming up. Both runners are going to take the save here. Can't argue with some more missiles right now. And Schwartz will be making his way to Artifact Temple. Baja likely very close behind. Let's hope we see some route divergence happening soon. It does allow us to showcase some of the execution of movement and how that impacts the gameplay, though. We see one runner taking the lead or catching up. Someone please get ready to write down hints. I do not type fast enough and I know Baja is a fan of, he's an early hint enjoyer. With these weekly settings, we only need 6 of our artifacts. We already have 1, which is in Frigate Crash Site. Looks like Schwartz is going to be our first. Hall B, Processing Center, Transport Access North, Triclops Pit, Life Grove. Nice. Or PCA, sorry. Lovely. Baja taking a moment to enjoy that artifact hint. Seeing a lot of Omega Pirate today. means we're going to need to find that X-ray visor, which could be pretty elusive due to the number of checks that it actually unlocks. Deciding to route back to frigate crash site, perhaps deciding to look at the elevator at the top. Now, again, I don't think it's logical. I think it's intermediate to get up here, but that doesn't mean the runners can't do it. We see Schwartz going for the root cave climb, grappleless and visorless. Rewarded with a nothing. He's going to have to be careful here now with the root cave or the arbor chamber wall crawl. Does not have bombs, so it's a little. We'll have to play it a little safe here with the jump. So has to find the standable without falling down. Baja finding the workstation save elevator. So not going to be useful to us yet, as that is blocked by wave beam. Magma workstation debris. So that's excellent. It's nice to get some elevators that block your path early on, just because that narrows down where you can actually go. That means we have to take the Talon Canyon elevator, wherever that's going to lead. Yeah, we are getting railroaded pretty hard in one direction. If Baja decides to go straight for the Talon Canyon elevator, could make up some time. And we've got Twin Fires. So that's that Varia play. Yep. So yeah, that backtrack for the frigate crash site elevator just costing Baja a couple minutes of time. This early on, it's not going to make a huge difference. We'll likely see more routing options cause some bigger changes coming up. Still have to be careful going through Magmore with only 0 E-tanks. Already taking quite a bit of damage on Schwartz's side. Make the safe bet, taking out the Magmore. And we've got bombs and fiery shorts. Nothing in Shore Tunnel. Or changing his mind about climbing this room. We'll have to be careful. Those turrets do a lot of damage. Reasonably they have to turn around and climb Root Cave again. Lots of missiles. Main Quarry. Okay, so another wave beam locked elevator. So not going that way. We are hard roaded into Lava Lake. Ooh, Schwartz, be careful. Being rewarded from those 3 crates with 1 small energy. Oh, oh no. Schwartz, be careful. A little eager on that dash. 2 health. Just walking into the puffer could really, yeah, really gonna want to watch those poison clouds. Yikes. And we've got nothing in the Warrior Shrine. On the left, keeping up with Baja, just grab bombs. We'll see if he makes the same routing decisions. I agree with the play to check the elevator and grab the transport tunnel B item as well. That's a good call first. And there's our artifact in Triclops pit. Next up on our list, Roach Tavern. Got 2 more checks in the front of Magmore, including this. And then an elevator, which pretty much can only lead a few places. Spider Ball. Interesting. Our elevator out. Ooh. If PPC... Oh, never mind. They don't have power bombs. Disregard me. I thought I made that mistake already today during my race. So likely a Fen elevator, I would say. Or I guess it could be Chozo. Chozo's completely open to us, so it could, especially with Ice Beam, could be any of the reflecting pool elevators. Nope. 2 missiles is what you need. Charge shots will not work. Meanwhile, they will work on Triclops Pit, because that isn't confusing. Baja, I believe, making up a little bit of time here with the monitor station movement. Schwartz taking a save. Good plan. We do not have a lot of health. The slowest room in the game. Burning Trail? Main Plaza. Okay. So with Spider Ball, might be thinking of routing towards Dynamo. We could also, no doubt both runners can also get the Ruin Fountain check before Flagra, if that's anything. Yep, Schwartz using the morph ball to tank all the scarab hits. You take considerably less damage when you're morphed. Yeah, I guess technically we could see ghosts if they went the Flagra into Ghost's route. Quite early to do that, though we've got a lot of other checks to do that are much, much faster. We'll probably route towards Hive Totem and then out through Vault. Schwartz, you do have super missiles. Kind of an unfortunate one here. But Baja skipping the E-Tank on Grapple Edge. That'll be a good, nice pickup for Schwartz. Literally doubling their health. Yeah, I think Schwartz maybe just forgetting they have supers. Oh, that is main power bombs. That is something you like to see. Although it does open up a lot. It does open a lot of those Magmor checks, but it does put a lot of things in logic later. If you just find a expansion, it's nice to know that nothing is logically behind power bombs, but right now any of the power bomb checks are in play. There's our Transport Access North artifact. And Baja going to be the first to get some more knowledge on elevators. Quarantine Cave. Can't do anything there. It would be a bold play to do reverse Flagra now, but we have seen runners put off Flagra to the very end in its progression. So, but right now, with so much of early Chozo still to check, it's definitely smart to keep pushing on. So Short's heading towards Rune Fountain now, with Baja just a little bit behind. Looks like a nothing in Rune Fountain. And I believe that is most of the nothings already discovered. Another power bomb. Can never complain about that. So there's 4 checks in the Watery Hall area, or 5 if count access. So Short's forgetting to scan the panels. But yeah, this area is loaded with checks, so Very good to get this out of the way. Especially with Spider Ball now, we know we don't have to come back here for Dynamo. So yeah, with that scan mistake, Schwartz, Baja able to make up just a tiny bit amount of time. Runners high-fiving there for a moment. Now the big question is, do we continue on to Far Chozo and take a look at Antechamber? We've also got 2 elevators back there. So it might be wise just to get that info on the routing situation. Schwartz bailing out towards early Chozo, and Baja making their way to Far Chozo. So we'll see how that pays off for both of our runners. Schwartz going with the play of the Magma Pool dash. Bit of a tough dash, but I believe. Ooh, just a tad short. Will need gravity to make this jump, so is going to take the death. Unfortunate. They did save, but yeah, with the PBs in mind, it's definitely not a bad call if you're comfortable with the dash. Because for all we know, one of the items coming up could be Grapple Beam. Oh, Baja finding a Wave Beam on Burn Dome. So that's a lot opened up for us. We've got, we could do main choreologically. We could do other things, Magmor. Schwartz making another attempt at the Magma Pool. Unfortunately, does not have the Wave Beam and won't be able to trick Training Chamber access and Training Chamber. Oof, and another fall, just going to reset out. Yes, this dash is not free, one that needs to be practiced. But could be rewarding. Oh, there's another one of our nothings, so surely we've seen all the nothings. Will we see a third Magma Pool attempt? I gotta say, with the Wave Beam, might be tempted to head straight for Tower of Light. That has been a progression favorite for Randavania. Schwartz taking another death to Magma Pool. Yeah, you really want to have 1 or 2 more E-Tanks to make it out safely if you want to attempt it multiple times. With 1 E-Tank, it's pretty much a death sentence if you fall in. and Boost Ball. So that is Furnace in Logic, Upper Furnace. I agree with Baja here, going straight for it. Just an E. We also do have Crossway in Logic. So yep, definitely agree with this play to continue on. We'll want to grab that Tower of Light check at some point. Schwartz find something good in Magma Pool TCA? Or no, there was just not making the dash, unfortunately. So with supers, it will make this ghost fight a little bit easier. We'll be trying to overlap the cutscenes here. And there we go. That saves us 10 to 15 seconds of just watching this platform spin. That's not going to make it. Yeah, Baja unfortunately taking a huge lead on Schwartz. Well, not unfortunately, just taking a huge lead. Unfortunate for Schwartz, taking another death. At this point, for just the one check, it's a lot of time. It's a lot of time. And I can only assume that if Baja happens upon grapple or maybe attempts Magma Pool after finding Gravity or some more E-Tanks, can definitely make up the time. And yeah, especially since Baja's already got the Wave Beam, won't have to come back here when they eventually get to Magma Pool. And another wall bonk. Oh. Well, let's see what it is. Huh. Well, that is required. So, I mean, it's some good knowledge, but unfortunately not going to be able to make it back from here. I guess they can use the standables. I'm not really familiar with it, but yeah, X-ray. Okay, so we do have that knowledge now. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure if the standable works backwards. But with that, we've got Schwartz now heading towards Burn Dome, and Baja heading to Great Tree Hall Upper. With Boost Ball, we do have access to Life Grove Tunnel now. And Plasma Beam. Okay, that's all our beams. Can I get a re-copy paste in chat of the artifact hints? So yeah, it could just be a rush for artifacts now from Baja's side. If the old adage is true that Phazon suit is always in mines comes to play, then could find it along the way. We'll still have to find the X-ray, I suppose. But definitely in a good position right now. It'll take some last locationing for X-Ray on Baja's side to really help catch up at this point. That was the 4 or 5 deaths that Schwartz took. It's gonna be hard to make that up. Not impossible, especially with these elevator settings. The routing is often finicky. And it's like if Schwartz happens to find gravity suit and Baja doesn't for like a warp to start, then that's like 2 minutes right there. Baja opting to head back to Chozo. Not checking the other elevator. Not sure about that. I would definitely take the time to just take a peek at what that is, get the intel, especially if it's one of our, if it's PPC elevator, that'd be nice to know. Maybe they'll come back after doing the plasma check. That is Thermal Visor. In Elder Chamber? Yeah. So now we have knowledge on all the visors. That puts all of our thermal checks into logic, as we do not have invisible objects on. And heading towards this last elevator. Let's see what we've got. Great Tree Hull Lower. Thank you, game. So that's both of our Far Chozo elevators go both to our Far Talon elevators. Very nice. So not wanting to do Frigate right now, that means that Baja's conveniently routed back to early Chozo. We'll be able to maybe peek Magma Pool if they decide to do the dash, and also has Tower of Light and Logic. So a few good checks available now. Schwartz will be showcasing the cutscene overlap as well. Just needs to land the final hit on the ghost. Still not remembering that supers is a thing, unfortunately. Hopefully nothing is super locked later down the line and they still don't remember. That could be an issue. So Baja did take the save in Gathering Hall and is going to attempt Magma Pool Dash. Magma Pool seeing a lot of love today. Oh, not doing the dash, using the standables. Taking one dive in the lava. Taking a lot of damage. Likely only going to get one more attempt at this. There we go. Second try for Baja. Not checking churning chamber. Oof. I feel like checking training chamber there for even like an E-tank would have been nice. Seems weird to just leave that out. I have to ask what was going on there. Because I mean, that's useful intel. Could just be Phazon suit back there. Who knows? But just like that, Schwartz making back some time from Baja's little blunder there. We'll see if we get an attempt 2 at this. Because Baja will need that X-ray for OP. Okay, makes it across with much more health. I still think you just take the 10 seconds to do those 2 checks. Like, even if you're thinking Chozo's unlikely, still seems like you could just do those. You're right there. If it ends up, I don't know, it could end up costing you. But we'll see how it plays out. Schwartz taking the elevator to Great Tree Hall will be rewarded with the plasma. Baja also not checking Tower of Light. Also a choice. So that's quite a bit being left behind in Chozo. And we're seeing some reverse frigate from Schwartz. Some very nice wall boosts to get through Hydrax's tunnel. Unfortunately not rewarded. But thankfully that's all the frigate checks complete. Did Schwartz pass by Great Tree Chamber without picking up plasma? Can't tell right now, but I'm sure we'll see once they unmorph. Yeah, it does not have plasma. Interesting. So that means they... Oh, they came in from lower. Okay. Yep, no, that makes sense. Forgot both of these elevators were the same place. So, yep, thankfully going to lower won't have to do bar skip to figure the rest of this out. Just get to use boost. This was main Cory, I believe. Remaining artifacts are in PCA and Fungal Hall A, Fungal Hall B, lower mines. We're about to see here. Fungal Hall B, PCA, and first got one more in Life Grove Tunnel. FHA doesn't have an item if you mean Fungal Hall A, but if you mean Fungal Hall Access, which I can't remember what I said, so don't quote me on that. FHX isn't bad. Nice underwater jumps from Baja. These air buckets go all the way up, so you don't actually have to use the platforms. I suck at underwater bomb jumps, so I use the platforms. Baja skipping some of the upper mines checks. Does seem to be going straight for the artifacts. There are a lot of checks on the way, so it's not bad to just go for it. Oh. Nothing there. Arrow, welcome.
Hello.
You've missed quite the race going on so far. I've seen
the start. I've been
true.
keeping. I've been keeping my eye on this race. That, by the way, that's nice place. It's actually not an awful warp to start when you think about it when it comes to final bosses.
Yeah, if you find gravity on the way,
gravity would be nice.
Yeah, I was saying if your opponent finds gravity and you don't, it could be an easy.
It could be the
2-minute
difference maker.
Time loss.
Yeah,
but,
it could be the difference maker. So I didn't pay attention to where we got plasma.
Plasma was Great Tree Chamber, and that looks like a suit in Vent Shaft.
Oh. Which one, though, is what matters. What are the two missing artifacts?
That would be Fungal Hull B. Fungal Hull B, yes, and PCA.
That's a Phazon suit?
That's a Phazon suit. Baja pulling the big brain plays and betting it all on mines.
Okay, so what was I think you said Fungal Hall B.
Yeah, and PCA. So on our way.
Oh, this is go mode.
Yeah. Yep, we're looking
time
at.
To join.
You know,
I joined long enough to get the interview in.
Yeah, Baja was making some interesting plays by skipping Tower of Light, skipping got Magma Pool, but skipped Training Chamber Access and Training Chamber, just abandoning those just on the off chance that
just crazy routing, like you know.
Yep. Just betting it all on Phazon and Mines, which you know Randomizer loves. So it's not a bad play, but it's just a bold one.
Definitely bold, but seeing how the races this week have gone so far, I cannot fault it.
Yeah. And unfortunately,
the seed we all just left. I mean, we had Phazon suit on Mega Pirates, so you know. When the rest of the seed we had everything handed to us 20 minutes in.
Yeah, it did take you guys a while to finish that one.
There are reasons for that. 2 tanks lower mine is sketch. 2 tanks lower mines is a little scary. I think it's fine though. MQB might be a scary room though. You probably will want to go through MQB carefully.
Schwartz has been trying this dash. This is I think the 6th time now that they've failed Magma Pool dash, which is just unfortunate. a lot of time being lost here. But they did get it once and know that X-ray is behind the magma pool check. So that is a mandatory thing. So it's
Okay,
either
so
find,
it's understandable here.
yeah. So it's either find grapple or do the dash. So definitely,
I mean,
definitely something you want to do.
if he can get the dash though, and have those 2 E-tanks to get back, he's good.
Yeah.
It's just the unfortunate part is that with 2 E-tanks, you only get 2 shots per life.
If that.
And the problem is if you get the second shot, you're gonna struggle to get back, unless you dash back, which honestly might be worth doing.
Oh.
Oh, just short.
That's short.
Like, there is a really good R jump here that gets you there, but...
Oh.
Oh, we got it!
And there it is.
Checking this first.
Yeah,
We
already
don't know
knows
what
what's.
this is. I think he was hoping for an E-tank. Does he grab this if it's E?
Probably not.
It doesn't matter.
I think just has to make sure to not pick up the not grab the pickups when they, because I think that's what happened the first time. They weren't able to scan most of the way back.
Oh yeah, and he missed the standable. He's got it.
Yep, that's enough health to get out.
Good job. There's a spot you stand for gravity, but there's a second spot a little bit further back that's also higher, which lets you set up a good R jump. So where was grapple? We'll find out when Baja finishes soon. So until this past week, is it crazy that I didn't know I could make that gap with an R jump?
Between MQB,
MQB. I didn't realize
you can just do it with an L jump.
You see, I didn't actually know that. I always tried to just scan dash across it using the thing, which is not too big of a problem either. But wow, yeah, that R jump didn't look too bad, and I think that's something I would love to know for the future as well, because I am awful at that dash. I've gotten it maybe twice ever in an actual playthrough of a seed.
I assume Baja is going to pull off some super strats here to quickly dispatch Omega Pirate.
Probably. Some will still do the plasma strat as a preferred method, but either way works.
Choosing not to blow the power bomb.
I think he was going to, but then got pushed away by Omega Pirates. Like, you know what? I'm not even going to attempt it now.
Yeah.
It's fine. 2 pirates are decent enough to kill quickly. Just enough time to switch and spawn.
Two missiles and a super, and then 2 more supers, and this will be done.
2 missiles, a single pellet, and a super. The single pellet actor. Wouldn't it suck if the single pellet actually caused it to be just too far over to not do it? That'd be funny.
That would be annoying, because that's what happens with the plasma strat, is you need 2 fully charged shots, but not the uncharged shot.
Yeah.
But yep, very nice by Baja.
It was a very clean Omega Pirate. Good job.
On our right side, Schwartz possibly making their way to mines after this, but is going to check upper Fiery Shores first.
Yep, I don't fault doing this check at all. We'll take a 30 tank.
But with that, Baja will have all 6 artifacts.
There we go.
Didn't need the hint.
And
we'll take the safe route.
unfortunately, needs to warp back into frigate. I do wonder where gravity was. And before the answer is well, no, it can't be hydro access tunnel. Actually, no, I
Schwartz
don't.
did check it, but I.
Well, I'm thinking from where they are in frigate, would Randomizer be crazy enough to put in logic going forward from there to get the hydro access tunnel? Even because if other words, it would be a soft lock, but if it's exactly gravity. That's interesting to check, actually, if that's actually logic.
I believe to climb cargo freight lift, I think it's out of logic without gravity.
They start before cargo freight lift, but they're past cargo freight lift, though.
Yeah, but the warp to start isn't accounted for in logic. Oh, you mean like if they were to start here and their first check was to be
Yeah, to go get hydro. I mean, like, they would have to have
Yeah.
bombs as a starting item, but like...
No, they wouldn't, because it just pulls you upwards. So, well, I guess, yeah, you would to escape afterwards.
Yeah, to escape afterwards, yeah. That's funny. Ignore me, I'm having awful Plando ideas, don't worry about it. Look, I'm not saying this because I have done an Echoes Plando that was a time for the people who've played it. I really should just like rethrow that file down and be like, hey, y'all play this. It's awful, but logically possible in tournament settings. Which I guess in many ways makes it even worse. Worst gel zap in the game proved me wrong. I hate that one specific gel zap when climbing this. Yeah, all this time I forget and we don't even get to hear the song. It's unfortunate.
Yep, some riveting gameplay as we see the reactor core climb for the third time.
Third time, oof.
But Schwartz, luckily on the right track, going immediately into mines for the artifacts. Unfortunately, those deaths just not easy to come back from. So we didn't see Fendrana this seed.
Fendrana was deleted. We're fine with this.
Yep.
I mean, it was also deleted from the last race before this. All you needed to go in there for was X-Ray. And that was Qmon. There was nothing else in Fen there either. You know, I think after giving us so much Fen starts yesterday, Randomizer was like, here, we'll just remove Fen from the game today. Because I'm still remembering back to the Aether start seed from yesterday. That was good stuff.
On our right side, Schwartz picking up the Phazon suit. Happy to see that.
Yep. Schwartz probably feels pretty good in this position right now. It's just unfortunate that Baja is on his way to Ridley.
Yeah, probably happy with the way they routed, just unfortunate with the, probably a little disappointed in their execution.
100%. That's 100% what it is.
Because, yeah, all issues aside, these routes were identical. Baja attempting some complex bomb jumps here.
Got him.
Yep. Positioning
right.
Ridley close to the wall so that the charges don't happen as often.
And then charges anyway. There's the dash and the rejection. Very good, Ridley.
Yep. Very quick. Yeah, there's definitely didn't seem like enough health for the super to be worth it, but still.
We got about 7-ish minutes left in this seed. Unless Subchamber 4 comes to play. And let's be honest, it's Subchamber 4. Ooh, that's a... Falling in this room sucks. And so do Hunter Metroids.
Yeah, why do they have grapple lasso?
Why did it take them two more games to figure out, hey, why don't we give Samus this ability? Ooh, missed the R jump. Instead of Chaos, I'm going to stay in Wave Beam the whole time. That's arguably worse. Grapple Lasso is just Nori and anti-virus. Oh. Alright, Exo, let's have fun. And by have fun, I mean sit there and take these missiles to the face.
Of course, being bullied by the plasma pirates on the right side. So I really don't know if we need to explain the Exo fight every single time. I know a lot of commentators do it. We've had, what, almost 40 races so far?
Yep. It just boils down to shoot in face with same color beam.
Elegantly put.
And then in Subchamber 4, it can change randomly.
Schwartz unfortunately still struggling to get this jump. Yikes.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't see Leno's message.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I can't read. I don't have chat up. I mean. Luckily, we do have ice spreader.
Explain exoskip.
Metroid go corner, push you outside, skip exo.
Walk all around a wall, try not to fall into the arena. Also, Schwartz only had 5 health there.
Schwartz was pretty low earlier in Magmore as well, only had 2 health.
Well, we had this situation in the last race too.
Schwartz not remembering that they have supers this entire time? This has been an issue for a long time. Started with supers. Started with supers, but has totally didn't use them to check the tree in Main Plaza. Was trying to do the peak.
Wasn't that also an E-Tank?
No, it's just missiles.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, maybe it's just allergic to E-Tanks. Alright, Subchamber 4 being okay so far.
Get some good damage between there when the turnaround's happening. Tracking from supers definitely helps.
Autocorrect is weird. This is true. Switched from wave to power. That's actually nice, though getting frozen's not as nice. Grip only having 4 missiles and just can't fire the ice spreader to be done. So Schwartz is gonna get the last artifact right as Baja wraps up Exo. He can't use ice spreader. He has 4 missiles.
But with that, Exo is defeated.
So is Omega Pirate.
Essence. Yep. Simultaneous boss skills.
Double boss death.
Oh, the cutscenes. Magical. This is so funny.
I like how Baja's watching the cutscene.
Yep.
This is great.
That was hilariously synced.
I love that. They both got control of the character at the same time, too.
Baja, gets 1 Ultra, but unfortunately it's all the way near Exo. Don't want to get close there, because we want to keep Essence away from the dead body.
Well, it's fine. You cannot get full skipped first cycle because this cutscene has to happen.
Is that true?
Yeah, however, it won't lay the pool until it's away from the body.
But stuttering the shots there to interrupt the animations of Essence, immediately going into the next pool. You want to do this twice, and then use pool cancels by leaving the pool to
By the way,
not drain it.
Where's the pool? Oh no.
I think Baja's trying to get Essence away from. Maybe just a little bit lost.
Yeah, this is Essence is being a bully here. Baja's not gonna get much out of this pool.
No. But
none of it. Oh, that's unfortunate. At least you have all visors, so like it's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, but it's gonna have to go for another round of attack cancels here.
Yeah, this would normally be the I'm going to kill you phase.
Yep, luckily has the time, just needs to relax and pull this off.
Oh! Was too fast. Only one animation short. But we'll be able to finish the job here.
Yeah, we'll only need a few attack cancels. And...
there we go.
Time.
Baja will finish with a time of 1:08.46. And Schwartz immediately forfeiting afterwards. Makes sense. He's in go mode, but a long ways from getting back home.
I wasn't even paying attention. How did Schwartz end up in Vendrana?
Wait, you're right. How did he end up in Vendrana? We will ask in just a moment. Oh, welcome in, Baja. GG's.
Hello, GG's.
GG's. You guys... I'll wait till Schwartz is in here.
Yeah.
There we go. Welcome in, Schwartz. GG's.
Hi.
So, some interesting things. You guys wrote it the exact same. It was... once you both found your beams, you both went for mines. Yeah, it was all... I mean, you were pretty hard routed in there by the elevators, but yeah, the exact same.
Yeah, y'all had the exact same route. The big thing that hurt here, Schwartz wasn't too far behind you, but deaths were a problem.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, unfortunately, just Magma Pool giving both runners a little bit of trouble. Baja also failed it once.
Yeah, we gotta workshop that a bit.
Yeah,
definitely. I'm curious to see the Scrapple location.
The MVP of this seed, I was super annoyed at the time, but the MVP of this seed was the fact that both far end elevators were dead. If one of those had gone to mines and then you get that mines into Fen, I am pretty much last locationing that.
Speaking of which, nice deletion of Fen.
No, it's
What's a Fen drama?
Oh, I mean it's available, but there's nothing here. Though I'm waiting for the
Grapple could be there, yeah.
I'm waiting for credits to say that Grapple and Gravis here.
I think it's on Lagra.
That would be hilarious.
But one other thing to note, Baja, we wanted to ask about your routing decisions. When you got X-Ray and you didn't bother checking Training Chamber Access and Training Chamber or Tower of Light, we knew that you had all the things to grab your artifacts, but it was curious to not do those checks, especially given Tower of Light's amount of progression this tournament. What was going through your head?
Tower of Light I was pretty fine skipping. I should have done... I was kicking myself for not doing PCA, like it could have been any tag. I was kicking myself for not grabbing Furnace. That would have saved my life. I saw that and was like, I'll find more E-Tanks, and then I didn't.
Nah, E-Tanks were stingy this seed.
Yeah.
Like, I think Schwartz got to MQB and to the save station with 5 health.
Shoutouts to forgetting that I had supers, so I could have gotten that E-Tank.
We've been talking about that whole scene.
You were trying to peek the tree in Main Plaza for a little bit, and Baja grabbed it with supers. That was the point where we knew that probably forgot it just because it was the first. You were given it at the start. You usually don't start with supers. So yeah, just
what a starting group!
Oh, that was great. That was
route
incredible.
A whole seed without warping to start because you get punished like several minutes every time you do. Very interesting. But yeah, I was not happy early on because I wasn't playing great. I've messed up Brute Cave a couple times, and then fell in Reactor Core or whatever. And then the seed was so dang linear. I was like, okay, well, there's not much opportunity for me to have routed differently at this point, so I'm probably just a little bit behind.
Super linear.
Grapple
seed.
Beam and Tower of Light.
Tower of Light.
Was it really? No way.
Wow, that's just that's a little cruel for both of our runners that it was right there.
That's funny.
At that
Wow,
point, I
why
had
was
gotten.
everything in Chozo? That's so weird. Like Fen and Mines
Well,
were
I mean,
accessible.
Gravity Suit was in Gravity Chamber. It's vanilla.
Possible vanilla
Possible
gravity.
vanilla.
Vanilla gravity.
That's
Wow.
great.
And Flamethrower and Cumon. Yeah, those are the only 2 items in Fendrana. Wow.
Wow.
With that,
Look, my
any-
favorite flamethrower spot is getting it off the flamethrower.
Yeah,
Yep.
Flamethrower Enzo is good. Yeah, I'm glad. Like, I like skipping Zoid, but like the seed kind of didn't make it reasonable here, just because there like wasn't quite enough other things in logic to
Yeah.
like justify skipping it. So I'm
I
glad.
I was thinking like the reason why I died in Magma Pool so often is because I was skipping grapple because I was thinking that Zoid had it,
Mm.
and then I saw the X-ray and I was like, frick. So then I just continued on and then found Wave, found something in Furnace, I forget what, and then just turned around and then yeah, and I was initially heading towards Tower of Light on like my way out after getting like plasma and
Mhm.
and stuff. But I had just like remembered on my way there. Oh, that's probably where grapple is instead because I still technically needed grapple for X-ray, and I was thinking that it was somewhere in Chozo along with everything else. I wasn't really betting it would be like in
Yeah.
Mines at all.
Though I will say, Schwartz, you did show off in our jump in Magma Pool that a lot of people didn't know existed.
Yeah, that is a lot harder considering that when you're trying to do the dash, you don't have a lot of E. But you can slope jump out of that to break the like gravity tension.
Yeah, which
And
gives
then-
you room for the R jump, and it's hot. Even though it's further back than the other stump, the other one requires you to have gravity to get through. That one you can get out of it and then use the second jump to make the gap.
Yeah. You can also if you got the distance but not quite height, you can morph and that helps just like a hair.
Which is what you did, yeah.
What I did the second time I think. Or both time actually. Yeah, it's kind of tight. I don't like Magma Pool.
Who does? But
Yeah.
any anything other words about the seed?
I almost lost that one cycle to OP because I forgot. Basically, had just I got the power pirates because I failed trooper skip, and I instinctively shot a super at it, and that's when I found out that I had super still. So I was like, it was all going through my head. I'm like, oh, I could have just grabbed that E tank instead, not noticing that OP spawned and that I should have been hitting.
Yeah,
him
we
with that super.
were both just determined you forgot that supers existed, not intentionally doing it. Just like, yeah, just forgetting that they're there because I think you started with them. So yeah, I wasn't here at the very start of the seed, so
I didn't notice that you used them on OP. But funny thing as well to watch if you go back through the VOD, you had simultaneous boss deaths with OP and EXO, and Baja, you played out the full cutscene, and it was very funny. You guys regained control of Samus at the same time. It was perfectly synced.
I just forgot to skip the cutscene
great.
until halfway through. I don't know what was going on.
It was great.
That essence was weird too. I don't know if I was just super wrong in the whole time of where that pool was, or if it was one of those weird ones where it's
thermal
somewhat
phase
sunk into a slope and you
no, the
can't
thermal
access
phase essence kept pushing you out.
Yeah.
Like every time you got in and got settled, essence is like, no, get out of my pool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
not the best essence fight.
That was a lot of races today.
Yeah, thanks
we got
to all of our
three
volunteers.
we got 3 more tomorrow.
Yep. Let's see what's on tomorrow. We've got
Bruh Inc. and
Bruh
Ancestry. Yes, them two on SpeedGaming Main at 2 p.m. Also on SpeedGaming Main after that is 2 Man versus Java at 5, And then at 6, we have Bash Prime versus... That's going to be a good one. And I'm not saying that because I'm the one commenting it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, playing some favorites, eh?
Look, that's gonna be fun regardless. I may take a second race. I haven't decided yet. I may take that 2 p.m. race too. And Saturday's stacked. If y'all enjoy watching some Prime races, Saturday has every time zone happy. As early as 5 a.m. in the morning to through 4 p.m. Yeah, most time zones are satisfied here.
Yep. I'm excited to keep watching these races. This has been a fun week. And then we get to see everybody suffer next week.
You say suffer next week, but the people who have played it in any capacity, the only advantage they really have is to be prepared for the dumb stuff Door Rando can throw at you. It'll be like, alright, I'm going to break logic. I'm going to reverse frigate climb. Hey, why is this door not openable?
I can't wait until I have to turn around at Monitor Station.
You take a workstation, you take an elevator to workstation. You go to like, all right, now let's go to geothermal from here. Oh, that door's disabled.
I don't think we have disabled in the door presets. But
that would be incredible because that is the only problem with Door Rando.
Time to R8 and then.
Oh god.
Honestly,
No,
depending on who I get as my opponent, that might be a funny thing to do.
Just remember, you can deny RAs to people. So if you're going up against Arrow, make sure to deny. all of his
Hey! I've
RAs.
already had one RA denied this week. I wanted Spring Ball.
just a reminder that you can do that.
Yeah, you can
Baja
say
did
no
to
to
me
someone's RA.
twice today for our race.
Oh gosh, which ones did you want?
It was just for Spring Ball and IS. He said no to both.
Okay, I agree with the IS one. If you don't know IS, you always deny IS.
I like IS because I know IS.
Yeah, I do like exactly the Chapel one to get all the early fen checks, but
Yep.
the fact that I don't do all of them means it's like a disadvantage.
Yeah,
for me
the
to
only
do all of
RA I
it,
usually
so.
auto deny is IS. And yeah, bro, even mentioned it. Week 1, I denied IS. IS is the only RA I will almost always auto deny, just because I can't do IS.
This would have been a good seed 2 RAIS.
Probably, actually. I
Yeah,
should actually
Magma
take
Pool.
the time to eventually learn it.
Would
But
have been great.
I still maintain it's a pretty tough sell to blindly IS Magma Pool.
I would agree.
Especially, and like power bombs were free, so it's not like you were even skipping an item requirement there. It was just skipping dunking yourself in the lava and dying, which I guess we're both good at.
I mean, look, y'all could have saved so much time if y'all had gone like 5 rooms down to the tower.
Yeah. I was going there. I was going to go there until I found X-ray, and yeah, I like saw that X-ray, and then my brain like shut down. So like, it absolutely was correct to go do TCA and training chamber, but I was just like, go mode, let's go, and then jumped in the lava and died.
Awesome.
Well-
Yeah, that was one of our quicker week 2 seeds, I think.
This was quick.
All right.
A lot of these seeds I think have ranged from like 1:30 to 2 hours. We've had a couple that's gone even longer.
Shoutouts to Loki's seed.
Indeed.
Yeah, who rolled these today? Locure or TGC?
I think it's been a split between Aaron and I.
Okay. By default lately I've been blaming TGC, so you know.
Yeah, TGC was responsible for all of yesterday's nonsense, and there were some good seeds in there.
Don't worry, runners. Next week I'll roll some Door Rando seeds. Actually, y'all probably will hate me for that, but you know it's fine. I haven't rolled any yet for the tournament, so I figure I should.
You should make me a tournament organizer. I think I'd do some.
Look, we're just really good at pressing buttons.
Yeah, I want to press a button.
All we have to do is press a button, and Randovania will generate something awful. Because Randovania knows what to do.
I got you, fam.
All right, let's wrap
I'm
it up
looking.
here.
Yeah, we've been on for a while. GG's, y'all. We will see y'all tomorrow for 3 more races, Saturday for 4 more, and we got one on Sunday too.
Yep.
Yeah,
Follow our
2
2
runners.
on Sunday. So
Follow our runners. Follow comms. Follow trackers. Thank you to
follow
SpeedGaming.
everyone, and we'll see y'all next mission.
Take care, everybody.